In today's video, I'm about to break down the best new play in Madden 26 that is taking over the game. All the pros are running this right now, and I'm about to share the secret sauce so you can start winning more games. Now, we're going to look at the gun, Bunch X Nasty, but you really need to be in a specific playbook to use this. The play is X Cross, and there's a few secrets about this play that just make it absolutely unstoppable. This is found in the Kurt Dimes playbook. Okay. Now, if you don't have the Kurt Dimes playbook, I believe it's in another playbook too. You just have to look it up. But Kurt Dimes is the best playbook to run this. And I'm going to show you guys why it is so overpowered. Now, this is taken from my Gun Bunch X Nasty game plan for sportsgamers.com VIP members. This is a free sample. If you want the full scheme, link is in the comments and the description. But with all that said, the first thing you need to know about this play is that this route to Johnson is a cheat code. Now, it is so good for two reasons. The first reason is there is no tell to it. Now, this is some high level stuff not a lot of people really even know about, but there's actually a tell on other plays. See, for this concept I'm about to show you, and just to show you guys the setup I'm going to break down a lot, it's this right here. Now, there's another setup I'll break down later in the video, but the base setup is to put this receiver right here on a return route, streak, parm, and put the slot on slot fade. Now, why is this so good? Well, you need the route to Jacobs, this little sneak route out of the backfield, but then most people run this setup and they run it with a corner route to Johnson instead of this route. Johnson's route is much better. Let me explain why. So the first thing is, like I said, you need a play where the running back leaks out of the backfield. And, most people just run it from this motion cross post play. Now, this motion cross post play is really good. It has the route you want. But the problem is it doesn't have the route that Johnson is on the other play. And then it also has the tell that I was talking about. Now, what do I mean about the tell? Well, like I said, this is a high level breakdown. And if you enjoy breakdowns like this and you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. But look at the way this bunch is lined up. You always want the bunch on the wide side of the field. So here we have it on the left hash. The ball's on the left hash, so the bunch is on the right. But notice how Johnson, he's lined up, if you look very closely, a good yard or two behind the slot receiver. This is a tell. This lets you know, oh, they're running that auto motion play. Because if you see this receiver lined up like a step or two back, it's the auto motion play. So you already know they're probably running that setup. Whereas if we go back here to the play I prefer, the X cross, you'll see there's no tell. The bunch just lines up completely normal. You'll see that if you look at the bunch, Johnson is not lined up a yard or two back. Why is this important that there's no tell? Well, you never want the defense to know what play you're running, obviously, because if I know you're running that play, I can set it up perfectly, defense to defend it. Now, further, the other popular plays and good plays in this formation, such as spacing switch, you see again the bunch is lined up normal. So you can imagine that if you're not even really aware that there's a tell on the play you're running, smart defensive players know this. So they see that the guy's lined up a step back. They know that that corner out play is coming. And then if they see he's not lined up a step back, well, they know you're probably running another play like spacing switch. So they know, hey, I need to watch for the running back to this side or that side, literally just looking at your formation. So that's why this play is one of the reasons why this play is so much better. Okay. The other reason why, like I said, is the actual route is way better than a corner route. Well, why is it way better than a corner route? Well, a few reasons. The first reason is, well, if they happen to run man coverage, like here, let's say that they're just in man, it's much better to have this route than the corner. I think this route just breaks faster against man, as you guys can see here. Just click on and catch that. Now that wasn't the best example, but still, this is a good route against man. It breaks real quick to the sideline. But the main reason why I like this route is because it is harder to stop from zone. And the reason why is a corner route breaks more upfield, whereas this, it breaks more hard to the sideline, not upfield. And this is actually important right now because with zero chill, a lot of these DBs, they're starting to have mid zone KO, deep zone KO, right? Real quick, guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games,
check out my VIP membership on sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today.
So now that we have KOs, if you have a corner route out here, and I'll just do the corner first so you can see the difference. So this is a stem down corner. I'm going to do a hot route stem down corner to Johnson so you can see the difference. I mean, this breaks up field. And yes, this is still open, but trust me, if someone stick switches it can be a close play. Now watch the difference here in the way that this route breaks. This route is going to break directly to the sideline, not upfield. You can just see, okay, that there's no chance to stick switch that. Let's look at the replay and explain why it's so good. So all I'm doing here is I'm staring down this corner. So let's just look at Johnson's route. You see that it doesn't really go upfield as much as the corner route. It's almost like a combo, a combo between like a speed out and some sort of like crosser to the sideline. But once it breaks to the sideline, instead of just going like upfield like this at an angle to the pylon, it just basically breaks almost directly to the sideline to where, no KO, no stick switch. That's not going to ever affect the play. I mean, this is just blatantly wide open. The only thing you have to look at is the slot or whoever's in the flat zone. You're literally just staring down that guy to see what kind of flat zone he's in. Because if he's in a hard flat, I know I can just throw this and no stick switch or, KO is going to affect the play. Now, you'll see that if he's in a deeper flat, that can take this route away, which is when you'd want to throw the running back, which is why you have to have the running back route to make this play so good. So I do want to show you another setup in a second here, but first I just want to explain why you need other reads on this play. So, yeah, you can't really stick switch to the deep zones or whatever to stop this route to Johnson because of how quick it breaks. But that doesn't mean that a deeper flat can't stop it. And that's why you're just staring down that guy. And if you see a flat like that, that's why you just dump it down. And I mean, that's like 15 yards. So this is really, really tough. But what makes this play even better, in my opinion, is when you start to add in posts over the middle. Because like a lot of people are gonna shade their hook zones down to help with the return route. Now the seam streak is okay against something like that, but like what I really like is the post to the tight end. Because if I notice a 5 yard hook, I can just throw that over the top every single time. And especially if I notice that you're stick switching to, a flat zone or somebody on the sideline to help with, the sideline routes. As soon as I see your stick switch is on the right sideline, then I know I don't really even have to worry about anything. Now, if your zones are not shaded down, that's why most people will. You can just throw that return route on the break every single time. So really all you have to do here is return neighbors, slot fade the slot receiver, and then this guy can be a streak or a post. Like I said, I really do like the post because it forces the shade down, and when it does, you take advantage of it. If they don't shade down, you can throw the return route every time. And once they do, as you can see here, so this is shaded down, only rushing 3, by the way. As soon as you do shade down, literally just throw it over the top. That's an easy completion. Okay? So I really feel like this Kurt Dimes playbook is the best playbook in the game right now. Jets is basically 1B, but if you can get the Kurt Dimes playbook, you really need to get it. And I mean, it just has just so many good plays that, the combo plays no other playbook really has. If you look here, you do have spacing switch. You have mesh spot, which is a really nice play. You have runs if you like it. You have drive wide corner, which is one of my favorite plays. It's starting to catch on. You have these kind of unique plays like motion return whip switch. It has a pretty unique post. These plays right here, which I like the bounce plays, they're actually really good. Some unique crossers, it's a good run and a unique corner route. Really good stuff. Double outs actually has some unique routes. Dig return, that's another good play. Of course, drive HB under. The X cross already showed. Motion clear seam, motion corner under, motion HB choice. Again, I mean, like all those plays are really good. Then if you go to this bunch tight end, it also has all the bunch tight end plays you'd want. It has the play action play with the auto motion, which is very unique of in itself. It has inside switch. It has PA verticals, off tackle whips. It has mesh. It has inside zone, the play action, which I don't really run. The RPO spacing, tight end corner. It has options. I mean, the auto motion plays with the cheats. I mean, yeah. Then it even has auto motion to the running back. I mean, what else really could you ask for? Now, this is not the deepest playbook in the world as far as formations, but if you're one of those guys that just likes running a lot of bunch nasty, bunch tight end, there's no better playbook in the game right now.